The global poultry market size is roughly 318 billion USD. The global processed meat market size is 519 billion USD. As of 2019, it's growing at 6.5%. The global dairy products market is worth around 481 billion. So I would like to ask you whether if the world transitions to vegan food, can we provide the same amount of employment and can we replace the wealth of what is being created by the meat dairy products industries?
Firstly, we need to realize something is that we live in a capitalistic society. Supply equals demand. That's how it works. Now, the world, let's just assume the world is one day going to become vegan, hypothetically. The world will not become vegan overnight. It's going to be a gradual shift where the demand for vegan products slowly increase and the demand for meat, dairy and eggs slowly decrease. When one sector is no longer profitable, people working in that sector will move over to another sector that is profitable. As we move towards the vegan world, newer job opportunities will show up due to the demand of vegan products at that time. This could be anything as complicated as soy milk or soy meat or something as simple even as grains, dals and vegetables. So as I said, this is a very slow process that won't happen overnight, that will just leave people stranded without jobs or money or without, like you said, the economy won't collapse. For simple example, right now we all have in our pockets something we call as a cell phone. Now just, I would say around 20 years ago, there used to be something called as a Walkman. I don't know how many of you here even know what a Walkman is. You guys do? Okay, fair enough, yeah. So we used to have a Walkman, a VCR player, a DVD player, a radio and so many other things. A calculator. These days, nothing. Everything is in just one thing. Now has the cell phone market been engineered purposely to destroy these industries? No. When this one product can provide you all these services, people just moved over to another job. People who used to work in the VCR and DVD industries now work in some other industry that's profitable right now. So as we move towards the vegan world, people will shift. Imagine it like this. If the current supply for the market the world over is like a conveyor belt, okay, and there are products being placed in this conveyor belt and people are buying it over there. There are also people who place these products on the belt. Think of it as like 30 to 40% animal-based and 60% plant-based. What they're asking right now is to replace the animal-based with the plant-based. So the people who are still placing the products will still be there. The chain still remains. It's only the products that are going to be placed and sold that are different. We're only asking to change what we supply, not change the entire chain or system itself. So that's my answer to you. Does that answer your question?
Thank you, sir. I'm like partially satisfied with your question, even though like there are some technicalities that need to be worked upon and researched upon in the future. Yeah. I wouldn't like to put you on the spot and ask for an answer now. It's not fair of me. But I think that, like debeaking chicks and working in a poultry farm requires a very menial skill set when actually compared to, developing vegan food products and actually producing them, I think. So some sort of research needs to go in that field, I guess.
Can I comment on that?
Sure,
That's a fair question. So first thing you need to understand is that you are now comparing a person who's doing a menial job like debeaking to a person in the R&D department of the vegan product company.
Understood.
So there is also an R&D in the egg industry. They decide how to debeak, what instruments to use, how to hang the chickens upside down. They can move from that to here. Those workers can move into bringing in the food or whatever the industry decides work. So both exist.
I understood, sir, but some sort of detailed work has to be done rather than...
Absolutely. See, here's the thing. I'm not an economist. Okay, I can, as an animal rights activist, I can only give a brief understanding on this. I might be wrong on certain things. I might be right on certain things. I understand that. The world constantly is going through change. Constant. It's the only constant thing, change. Let's not, will there be issues? Well, there's also issues in a non-vegan world. So let's just say that the issues still remain in a vegan world. My only point is that if we can stop and end the forced breeding and killing of 70 billion land animals and trillions of marine animals every single year, that's all that veganism can do. It can only solve this issue. It's not an end-all foolproof solution to solve everything. But as an animal rights activist on stage, I can only focus on this and say we need to end this. That's what I'm saying.